Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and I give you the non-biased information you can use to hopefully capitalize on the biggest opportunity in history, and that is this current bull run. Hopefully, you guys have a game plan and you're doing well. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about two cutting-edge projects that I think will end up maybe being blue chips probably for the following preceding bull run after this one. Now, I don't hold anything long-term outside of Bitcoin, but I think these two projects are worth talking about, and I think they still have a lot of room to move up from here. Now, before we dive into it, hit that like button. Now, the first project is Wormhole. Now, Wormhole is the next generation of interoperability. Now, I've been doing a deep dive, and this tech is really hard to keep up with. But when most projects, most tokens, when you go to have interoperability and move on to another chain, you got to wrap your token. Well, Wormhole is changing that, and that makes everything simpler and easier. And that's just one of the many things they're up to. Now, I've been following some developers online, and they believe that ZK rollups and the ZK technology is the future above other like layer 2 tech. Now, I don't know, but the guys I follow are pretty smart, and I really listen to what they have to say. And one of the developers was talking about he truly believes that ZK technology, just that buzzword, is going to have its run in this bull run, that it's going to be a narrative that people start to get behind. And so, based on that, I believe Wormhole has a lot bigger upside, plus its interoperability. Now, we're going to take a look at the chart, but before we do, I want to talk about one of its main partners that have a really good partnership. They work hand in hand, and that is PYTH. Now, PYTH is a competitor to ChainLink, and depending on who you listen to, this tech is way more advanced now than ChainLink. And ChainLink, though, has the future, and maybe they bring up their tech to match PYTH, but no matter what, they are the front runners. Now, check this out. It says PYTH now secures 48% of all DEX trading by operating cross-chain with Wormhole. Guys, that's impressive considering they launched less than a year ago. Now, I did a video about a year ago, and I told people to buy PYTH if they had the same, if they wanted a better upside than ChainLink. And I sold my PYTH since then, but for me, I truly believe ChainLink has a lot of attention, and it's going to get a lot more attention in this bull run. So based on that, I'm looking to swing trade PYTH. Anyway, let's take a look at the charts, guys. Now, I don't like the tokenomics of either one of these projects, but I've learned that, when you have the big money behind certain projects, they can absolutely rip in the bull run. But that tells me no if and buts about it. I'm taking profits, and I'm going to take profits early. Now, if you look at the chart of Wormhole from where they launched, a lot of people would say that is a straight up rug pull. But check this out. When you look at the monthly, it's starting to move up. Then when you look at the weekly, check that out. That looks really good. I think it's started to break out again. And then when you look at the daily, it's pulling back. But for me, I'm going to watch it really close. And I'm not going to stack this long term, no way, shape, or form. But I believe I can do a swing trade where I can buy this at this level, and like I said, I'm going to keep watching it, and then maybe it takes off again. And right now it's at like 64 cents, but it's already been over $1.50. So I think it could get a 1 or 2x really fast. So for me, what I'm looking to do is stack this in this low accumulation stage where I think it's about to break out. Just buy it, and then when it starts to move up aggressively, if it has a bullish day and a big green candle, I'm out. That's me, because I don't like the tokenomics. And for me, the projects I'm personally stacking now, I want to see a chart that didn't pull back this far, because I've been studying some of the old blue chips from the last bull run. Like if you look at Solana and Matic, uh, and what was the other? I looked at one the other day that was absolutely perfect. But what they did in 2021, they launched and then they took off and they went to a pretty good high. And then they pulled back like 50% or so, and then they exploded higher. And then when I looked at the other projects that came out really hot, that pulled back more than like the 50%, that pulled back like Wormhole has, it rallied, but it didn't make a new high from there. So that's what I'm looking out for. But that doesn't mean that when I look at the risk reward, this doesn't have a great upside. Now, they both may make a new all time high, but I won't own them. I want to make that clear. It's not financial advice. Now, PYTH almost looks exactly the same. But if you look at the monthly, it basically tried to pump, but it's pulling back, but it's still moving up. But when you look at the weekly, that looks pretty good. That's a good little move. And then when you look at the daily, guys, that's looking pretty good. I think both charts kind of look the same. Now, here's what I love about PYTH. I believe that, ChainLink is going to get a lot of attention in this bull run, especially with tokenized assets. It's the gateway to Swift. And when it moves up, PYTH will move up higher just from the competition and the buzz from ChainLink. So for me, I'm looking to watch both of these charts and swing trade these, and hopefully I can double my money in a short period of time and move on. That being said, guys, this bull run is not like the other bull runs. A lot of people think that like when altcoin season starts that everything is going to go to a new all-time high. Well, guys, mathematically that's virtually impossible, because in the last bull run, especially when you go back to like 2017, I don't know, maybe there was 5,000 tokens, but there really wasn't but a handful that had real world utility. And a lot of those projects are dead and gone. And in 2021, I think we had like 14,000 projects. But now, just a couple of weeks ago, in 36 hours, there was 24,000 meme coins minted on Solana. So my point about that is, guys, when we get to altcoin season and everything will start to pump, but the odds are a lot of those old blue chips that don't have that sexy narrative and has already made its millionaires, they may not make it to a new all-time high. And if they do, it's going to be brief. I truly believe that. It's not financial advice. But the point I'm trying to make about that, guys, is I'm personally doing more swing trading, and I'm going to be very, very aggressive taking profits. Am I going to leave a lot of money on the table? Yes, but bird in the hand, right? So when these projects take off, I'm not waiting for them to make a new all-time high or 2x or 3x or 5x their all-time high. I'm not playing that game personally because I think it's way too risky. But I do like both of these projects. And like I said, I believe the preceding bull run, these might end up being real good blue chips for that bull run. But hey, we'll talk about those in the next bear market. All right, guys. That being said, if you need some help with your portfolio, I do one-on-one coaching. We take a look at your portfolio. We talk about how to compare these projects, how to get a game plan. And it's only $250 for 3 Zoom or phone calls. I think it'll help you a lot. But whether you take me up or not, guys, really consider being aggressive, taking profits. Because if you don't take those profits, you'll become the profits. And guys, get a game plan. You can't just bounce around and chase green candles and the FOMO gets you and then it pulls back like both of these projects and you sell. You want to buy when projects like this that have real good utility and very sexy stories and great tech, this is when you want to buy. How long you want to hold them, that's where the coaching comes in. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. I just wanted to bring these projects to your attention. I think they're really, really good projects. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button, and no matter what, come back and be part of this community. Take care, guys.